Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Strategy here. And there's the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka, Tyrone Wheatley, and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
The defense all over it. They stopped right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. They're going to run it.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. There's a stiff arm. As the first down is still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. We'll hand it off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And on the carry, he's heading left. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Throwing up play action. He bought some time, now lets it go. But it's incomplete. They missed an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. Gotta wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
It's incomplete, and they're heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down. They'll hand it off.
tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big game.
He's looking deep here. And is intercepted. They bring him down after a short return, but the tackle at the 26-yard line is huge.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
It's a small gain by the fullback, but nice to see him and his hand make a play.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. 2nd after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Simpson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down. We're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. The pass is intercepted. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the pass. He's in the clear. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Buckeyes come to the line and they hurry up. The shotgun running play call. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Morgan. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That pass is caught.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, he makes the catch. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Caught in the backfield. It's McCulley. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Trying to find room. It's Marshall.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. This, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Breaks into the clear. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Handoff in a single back formation. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Wolverines will also to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll run it here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game. Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Returner decides to fair catch this. Play here. They'll toss it to the back. And the defense is there to smother it. They're all over the option play that time.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Defense is coming after him. And it's all in. Catch made way downfield.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's St. Clair. The sure hands, it's Smith. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
On the move now. He'll throw it now. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. It's out of bounds after the interception. Defense makes a huge play here in this close game.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Moves out of the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game. Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Simpson.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Caught near the sticks. It's Marsh. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate.
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
Looks right and lets it fly. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
It is first and goal. A great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop short of the goal line.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, they're just not successful here on second and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up third down.
Looking to scramble. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this set. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. After making his first attempt, this one is from 38 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. to kick this away to start the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. We get the second half started with a running play. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Quick throw, testing the middle. And he throws his third interception of the day. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw. Requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
First and goal, handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. The ball sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Buckeyes pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Here he goes. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Running back has it on the screen now. The play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw, it's St. Clair. Running out of time in the pocket. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. When you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here to the 45. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Heck of a job by this defense sitting back in nickel. Good job of keeping the eyes on that quarterback when he took off the scramble. He's got a long way to go to pick up this 1st down now on 4th down.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pitting the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. It's an option look. He gets loose. He's in the clear. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Nobody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Hot over the middle. It's Moore. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I'm going to continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They'll make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. And the Wolverines will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Ohio State 7, Michigan 6.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the 1st down.
What a job by this offense picking up the 1st down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
7th play of the drive coming up. Makes the catch. It's Moore.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense inbounds so they keep that clock moving.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. As late as he threw the ball, that's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Just missed his intended receiver on that 3rd and short. The offense is now going to have to settle for 3 points here in such a close game in the 4th quarter.
Oh, he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, still losing by that single point. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Using his legs, it's Jackson. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
That's going to be a 1st down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here.
2nd down.
to pass. It's St. Clair. Short pass finds the tight end. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show you he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Grinding away on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. He's got it with room to run. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Ball handed to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
The offense on the field trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Crucial play here. They go to the air. He's looking deep again. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs.
I mean, I hate to second guess here, but why in the world with this lead wouldn't you just punt the ball away and allow your defense to ice this football game? This now gives this offense great field position and a chance to really take it.
Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Comes down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Caught over the middle. It's Owens. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up the first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Keeping it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Pandemonium here. They've taken the lead in the final seconds. Getting set to kick off after that crucial field goal. Now let's see if the defense can hold on here in the final seconds. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. It's St. Clair. Throws to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The offense spends a timeout here. There's 16 seconds remaining.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball on Hasman's head, but it's incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Wrapped down the middle. It's Smith. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. A big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Looking deep to the right side. He hauls it in to the 25, still running. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Of course, in the playoffs, is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The